David, what was the difference for you in that second inning versus the rest of the outing?
I think being able to get ahead was important, and I don't think I did a great job in that second inning. And they were able to put the bat on the ball and find some holes. And I think just getting back to being aggressive, getting ahead of guys, and not letting the at bat go too long.
How would you sum up your start overall?
I felt good about it. I wish I would have left the game in a different spot. Obviously, Robbie pitched really well over there, and he was on top of his game, and they had a little bit of room, but our offense continued to fight all night, was able to come back and tie it up, and so I felt good about it, but I think there's some things to go back and look at and work on before the next one.
What is the challenge of seeing the same team back-to-back like that?
Yeah, I think it's, I think the recency plays into it a lot. They kind of saw how we pitched them the first time, and, I think we tried to see what we did well in the first one, see what we needed to improve on, where we could change in some of the sequencing or some of the approach. But at the same time, you're going out there with your strengths, you're trying to attack and be aggressive in the zone. And so, I think just, seeing where we were at last time, kind of how we pitched them, and what tweaks we could make and continue to try and keep them off balance.
What did you think of Helsman's debut?
Lights out. I mean, he was all over it. I think we're all excited to have all the guys that we brought over, and this is, now that we're past it, this is our group, and we're ready to continue all the way through the end of the year.
David, that's 7 or 9 for you, where you've got at least 6 innings. Just how important is that for you to go deep, especially when maybe some of the other stars haven't been able to do it?
Yeah, I think it's a focus for all of us. Everyone's going out there trying to give their best for the team. And baseball's going to work out the way it does. I think it's an emphasis for me, trying to get as deep as I can, get through 6+, and hand it off to the revamped and loaded bullpen. So, it's definitely a huge thing for me to try and get as deep as I can. But all of our guys work their butts off, and
Similarly, that's 5 straight quality starts for you. What's kind of been working for this stretch for you since I think the start before the All-Star game?
I think it starts with the guys behind me. The defenses have been unbelievable. All of our catchers have done a really good job, and I think we've really tried to solidify our game plan as much as we can. The game's going to dictate kind of how we go about it, but just having a general blueprint of what we want to do, and then I think I'll go back to, I've said it a couple times, but I think being aggressive, getting ahead of guys is important, being efficient with the pitch count, and I think it's just, learning from one start to another, where we're at, tweaks we need to make, what we did well, and to continue to build on that stuff.
David, I think as soon as you got 1 out tonight, you reached a career high in innings pitched. Is that meaningful in any way, and how so?
Yeah, I think so. Just in terms of, being able to add more innings year over year, and I think the goal is to make every start go as deep as I can, and where we end up numbers wise we end up, but I think being able to have a healthy season last year, trying to just build off of that and continue to be available every 5 days.
Some really good signs for you tonight, even beyond the home run. How did you feel, especially those last 3 trips to the plate?
I felt great. First 2 ABs, I feel like I did a good job of sticking to my plan. Obviously, Robbie was electric tonight. He had his big boy stuff today, so I was just really happy to be able to put a good swing. I think for me, when I get out of my plan, I'm chasing off speed, and for me, I think I did a good job. I know I chased a couple heaters up, but I think for me, I'd rather that be my miss right now. And I'm really happy I was able to lay off some of those tough breaking balls down and get some get a couple heaters and capitalize in the zone.
You're hitting the ball with authority, to center and the other way. What does that tell you about where your swing is at?
No, it feels good. I felt good all day. It's just today everything felt. Or the last 3 at bats. First 2 ABs obviously weren't necessarily I mean, I got some pitches to hit that I probably should have, or at least put in play hard. But I mean, again, I felt great the last 3 ABs.
How weird was it facing Budo just 2 days after?
Well, I faced him in spring training, so I'm like, all right, well, how do I go back in the memory bank here and recall my live ABs from God knows how long ago, back in a couple days after Valentine's Day. So, no, I mean, definitely worked out. I think it was kind of like a tie there. I mean, sack fly, he didn't give up a hit, but I had a good swing, had a productive at bat. So, we'll call it a tie.
I know it was a rough result overall, but for the offense to score 3 runs there from the 8th inning on, what did that kind of mean for you guys after kind of a scoreless streak there down the stretch in San Diego?
I mean, Robbie brought his A game today. I mean, he was electric, like I said before, and we were able to kind of get a couple guys on base, and then they brought in their best dudes, and we were able to put together some really good ABs. So, yeah, hopefully we can carry that momentum in tomorrow. But, I mean, I thought as a whole collectively, offensively, I think, yeah, bats are good. Obviously, results aren't there, but at-bats are good. And if a lineup can continuously have good bats, we put ourselves in a potential spot to win.
Now that the trade deadline's over and you see what this team looks like, just one, what did you think of the acquisitions, and 2, just kind of what do you think of the team?
I think it's awesome that we get 2 light shows now. I mean, with Hells and Shug, I mean, it's going to be electric environment here playing at home, and obviously Raj played with Cedric, so I mean it's some great additions, and I mean, yeah, talent jumps off the page with the new additions, and from the arms, it's tough ABs from those guys, and obviously Cedric, he's Silver Slugger winner, obviously great defensive ball player, and has the ability to be a great offensive player. So he's a great addition to the squad.
Given how tight the division is, the National League as a whole, how exciting are these last 2 months going to be?
This is what you play for. This is what it's all about here. This is the most meaningful baseball that we're going to play. That's non-playoffs. So it's exciting. It's exciting for sure.
You've faced Helsley, and now seeing him from first base, what's that kind of like, being in the batter's box with him, and then now him being on your side?
I mean, he's got, obviously when you think Ryan Helsley, you think someone who just throws fuel, and obviously a guy throws really hard like that, triple digits. You know that he's going to have the ability to get punch outs in big spots, and I think obviously look at him now, he's going to help out in the regular season, but I think David, like with every single addition, saw these guys not just helping us out across the finish line in the regular season, but how they can contribute in a positive way during October, during the playoffs. So, I mean, like I said before, talent jumps off the page, and it's great to have these guys.